Good morning, lovely people. I hope you're all well. It's Saturday, it's the 13th of June, and another day. Sunny at the moment. Apparently we're promised thundery showers later. Nice. Got a bit of work to do today, bit of tidying up, and then that will be it, I think, for stuff that I have to do. Then it will be stuff I would like to do, which will mostly involve crafting. I asked himself what he was doing today, and the Spice King, as he's often known, or recently known, said that the meal he's preparing for this evening requires marinading, so will take some time. So, yeah, I'm just great. The house smells good, the food is good, kitchen's a bit of a mess, but I can clean that up. So yes, looking forward to, I think we're going for Thai food again this evening. And there will be the marinading of some chicken wings, I believe. Okay. It's all good stuff. So I hope you're having a good day, a good weekend. I'm going to have an off Facebook and Instagram weekend. I think I just need a bit of a break from it, so I'm going to be doing that. And that's reminded me of a question, but I need to work out who asked it. Bear with me a moment. Right, this was a message from Sue, who said, I'm sure you've discussed this and I probably missed it, but could you tell us a bit about the mindful meditation that you do? Well, I'll certainly try. Yes, I'm no expert, and I should probably refer you to my wonderful friend and teacher Janine, and my equally wonderful friend and teacher Laura. They're the lovely people I met yesterday for our socially distanced lunch. I did an introduction to mindfulness course with Janine about 3 or 4 years ago. I know it was when it's funny how these weird things connect. It's the same year as the Brexit referendum, because it was when I was at the polling station, which was a local church hall, that I picked up the leaflet for the mindfulness course. So it was that year, whichever year that was. And yes, I did her introduction to mindfulness course. She then did a sort of a supplementary course to that. And she now does under normal conditions, she does a fortnightly meeting where we all gather and meditate together. And she normally talks a little bit about some aspects of mindfulness or meditation or brain science research. Janine normally has a theme running through 3 or 4 weeks at a time. Of course, at the moment, that's not the option. And she very kindly does a morning practice every day, which I don't do because my morning schedule doesn't really allow for it. But every Thursday evening she does an online Zoom mindfulness practice. And this takes many forms. It's a meditation, but it can be different types of meditation each week. One of my favourites is with mala beads. And here are my mala beads. There are 108 beads, and there is a reason for that. It's 108 ways of connecting with the universe, or I believe that's it. Like I say, I'm no expert. Mala is spelled M-A-L-A for anyone who wants to investigate further. But it's just a simple concentration technique, and the beads provide an anchor. So you've got a bit that's a different shape, so you know when you've gone around all of them. But with your eyes closed, breathing the way I do it, breathe in and out, and then move along to the next bead. Breathe in and out, along to the next bead. And it's just a fairly commonplace practice. I mean, there are lots of cultures that use beads as a way of anchoring and slowing down the mind. So, you know, this is not unique to the type of practice that I do. So that's, I think, one of my faves. The reason why I like it is it does just slow the world down a bit for me. There's this perception that meditation is clearing the mind of all thoughts, That doesn't happen very often. But what it does do is make you aware of your mind going off in different directions. And you can almost look at your thoughts from the outside rather than getting bogged down in a story. And we're human, we tend to have negative stories, so mine might be, oh, my desk is untidy, why do I make everything such a mess? If I just tidied up, I'd be more organised, I'd have more time, la 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 la. Whereas noticing that my desk is untidy is like, I've noticed that. And then just go back to the next bead, the next breath, quite often with counting. So it's just a way of kind of slowing things down and taking your mind out of your head for a while, or your head out of your mind, because we spend a lot of time in here, but actually sometimes we just need to kind of move our thoughts away from here and work out what's happening in our bodies. Are we comfortable? Are we experiencing any tension anywhere? You know, this is all useful stuff to know. That was probably the least coherent description of meditation you will ever hear. Hope you enjoyed it. That is just the meditation practice that I do. Please don't take that as a guide to meditation generally. There are lots of different disciplines. Even within the type of meditation that I do, I've just been talking about the mala beads. There are other types of practice which do other things. So explore, investigate. There are lots of people far better qualified than me to talk about it. Personally, I find it a really useful thing to do. I find it does kind of take me out of the cycle of thoughts running round and my butterfly brain taking me off in 100 different directions, usually none of them very happy. I find that just kind of slows everything down, calms it, and that's it. Hello lovelies, bit of hat hair going on. It's turned into a really lovely day here, so been out in the garden, very pleasant. And just a bit of a chilling out one, doing some knitting, listening to a book, all good. Then came in, did some ironing, and realised that my favourite crop trousers are not long for this world. So I've just been looking online to order some more. This is as exciting as it gets. Hope you're all having a good day. Hope it's all part of a very good weekend. Tomorrow looks like good weather again, so that's good. So who knows what the day will bring? Clearly I don't. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. Now, some folks said that they had trouble on the links for the National Theatre. It was coming up as private. I've now changed the link into the notes below to be the channel rather than trying to be an individual performance. So fingers crossed that will make a difference. I do hope so. Apart from that, same old, same old. So thank you all very much for watching. Thank you again to Sue for the question earlier about meditation. And I hope you're all having a good time and keeping safe and looking after yourselves. Thanks all. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Take care.